You won't believe this, but some of the best-selling artists I know have almost no social media presence. I'm talking about people who make 6 figures a year selling art, and they don't even have 10,000 followers. Meanwhile, I've seen artists with hundreds of thousands of followers struggling to make sales. If that doesn't tell you that more followers don't equal more sales, I don't know what will. I've been a full-time artist for 10 years, and I've sold my work online, at art fairs, and through email marketing. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's this. It's not about reaching the most people. It's about reaching the right people. In this video, I'll show you why chasing followers won't sell your art, what actually will help you sell art, and 3 actionable steps to connect with real buyers and grow your art business. Stick around, because the first step is something most artists completely overlook, but it's an absolute game changer. But before we get into all that, you need to understand why more followers don't automatically mean more sales. First, social media platforms are not designed to help you sell. They're designed to keep people scrolling. That's why you might get a post that gets a ton of likes, but no sales. Engagement doesn't always mean people are willing to pull out their wallet. Second, most of your followers are not art buyers. If you go viral, that's awesome. But what happens next? Most of those people are just there because they liked a cool image. They might never buy anything from you. And here's where it gets really interesting. A study by Forrester Research found that email marketing is 40 times more effective at acquiring customers than Facebook and Twitter combined. Think about that for a second. If you're spending all your time trying to grow your follower count, instead of focusing on direct connections, you're working 40 times harder for less return. And third, social media is a borrowed audience. Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube could change their algorithm tomorrow and suddenly your reach disappears. You don't own your followers, but you can own a list of real buyers, and we'll get into that soon. So if more followers aren't the answer, what is? It's about making deeper connections with the right people, and that starts with step 1, which is something that most artists never even consider. I know this is going to surprise some of you, but the first thing you should do to sell more art is not post on social media. I know this isn't what you expected me to say, right? Well, as it turns out, if you want a quick sale, the easiest people to sell to are the ones who have already bought from you. Most artists focus all their energy on finding new customers, when in reality, the best buyers are the ones who already love your work. Think about it. They already trust you, they love your art, and they've proven they're willing to spend money. So to capitalize on this, here's what you need to do. Keep in touch with your past buyers, email them when you release new work, send them behind-the-scenes updates, or even just check in and say thank you. You can offer collectors perks, like maybe they get first access to new collections or a discount on their next piece. And then make sure to ask for referrals. A happy customer is more likely to tell their friends, who are also likely to be art buyers. So before you worry about making a bunch of social media content or try to get new followers, ask yourself, when's the last time I reached out to a past buyer? Next, on to step 2, and this step is all about the most powerful tool you can use to sell art. And no, it's not Instagram or Etsy or even eBay, it's email marketing. I know it sounds boring, but here's the thing, email converts so much better than social media. You actually own your email list, so you're not dependent on social media algorithms, and a newsletter allows you to build real relationships with your customers. Social media is fleeting. An Instagram post might get buried in 5 minutes, but an email, it sits in someone's inbox until they open it. If you're not doing it already, you need to start collecting emails now. Use a simple sign-up form on your website, offer a freebie or a discount code in exchange for people signing up. Then send regular updates. I like to aim for sending out an email once a month, sometimes twice a month. Let your list know when you have new art, a special offer, or even just what you're working on with behind-the-scenes photos. But don't forget to include a coupon code and a call to action to get them to buy in every email. Yes, that's right. Ask them to buy in every email. That said, you also need to make your emails personal. People like to buy from artists they feel connected to. So don't just send spammy buy my art emails. Share your story. As long as you share something personal along with your sales message, buyers will feel like they're getting something of value, not just another sales pitch. For example, whenever I send out my newsletter, I like to include a link to my latest vlog video video, and I've noticed something interesting. Whenever I put the word video in the subject line, those emails get way more clicks than anything else I send out to my email list. I think people are drawn to video because it feels more personal and immersive than just a written email. But here's where it gets even better. If I include a coupon in that same email along with the vlog, my open rates shoot up and I see a much higher number of sales. Why? Because the combination of personal connection plus an exclusive offer makes people feel engaged and valued. Customers don't just want to buy art, they want to feel like they know the artist. Video creates that bridge. It makes them feel like they're getting a peek behind the scenes, like they're part of your journey, not just another potential sale. And here's the best part. You don't need a ton of subscribers. You just need the right ones. I'd much rather have 200 engaged email subscribers than 20,000 random Instagram followers who never buy anything. Now, I know what you might be thinking, that you get it. Email is powerful, but how do you actually get people from social media onto your email list? Most artists just post a join my newsletter link to their Instagram feed and hope people sign up. But honestly, that rarely works. Here's something way more effective. I like to call it the personal invite strategy. It's super simple, but almost no one does it. Instead of waiting for people to sign up, personally invite them. Here's how it works. First, you need to pay attention to who's engaging with your content. Every time you post, look at the people who consistently like, comment, and DM you. These are your most engaged fans, and chances are they already love your art, but they probably won't join your email list unless they feel personally invited. Instead of just posting a sign-up link, message them directly or reply to their comment and say something like, I noticed you've been enjoying my art. I actually share behind-the-scenes updates, first access to new pieces, and special discounts with my email subscribers. I'd love to personally invite you. Want me to send you the link? This doesn't feel like spam. It feels like a VIP invite. And that's the key. People don't want to join another email list, but they do want to be part of something exclusive. Also, the way you talk about your email list matters. Instead of just saying the age-old join my newsletter, try saying something like, I only send updates to my VIP collectors list, or I share art first with my email community before it's released anywhere else, or I'd love for you to be part of my insider list. No pressure, just let me know if you're interested. If you talk about your newsletter in this way, suddenly they feel like they're getting something special, not just more email spam. And once they sign up, don't just send an automated email, send something personal. I challenge you to try this for just 10 minutes a day and watch how quickly your email list grows with real engaged buyers who actually want your art. The last and probably most important way to connect with real art buyers is selling in person whenever possible. I've done tons of art fairs and I even ran my own art gallery inside a mall for several years. And let me tell you, face-to-face interaction sells art way better than any Instagram post ever will. Because when people can see your art in person, something changes. Your art instantly feels more valuable. Seeing the textures and the colors up close makes a huge difference. Plus, you get to connect directly with your buyers. You can answer their questions, tell them the story behind the piece, and build real trust. And if they're at an art fair, they're likely to already be in a buying mindset. When someone comes to an art fair, a gallery, or a market, they're there to shop, not just scroll past your work like they do online. And if you can't do art fairs, there are still options. Try selling at local gallery shows, or open studio events, or farmers markets. You can even try displaying your work at a coffee shop. The key is, don't rely on the internet alone. The strongest art sales come from real personal connections. Okay, so let's recap. The main point I've been trying to make in this video is that more followers won't necessarily lead to more art sales, but here's what actually will help you sell more art. Selling to past buyers first, building an email list, and selling it in person whenever possible. If you focus on these three things, you'll start making more sales without chasing followers all day. And if you want to learn more about selling at art fairs, I've put together a playlist right here on YouTube. It's basically a free course with over 50 videos full of strategies and tips to help you succeed. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.